So I was watching Terminator 2, and there's just all these synced people in the background, like all the background actors. Not all the background actors, but a lot of the background actors are synced with the main characters. And like obviously Terminator is about targeted individuals like John Connor and Sarah Connor and Reese, and all of them are targeted individuals. And that's basically what the movie's about. But like at the start of the movie when John Connor and his friend are on the bike and they ride out, like there's these kids on bicycles that like turn the corner right when they go through the intersection. And then when they rob the ATM and there's a shot in this alley where they ride through the alley and like a school bus drives by behind them right as they ride through the alley. And then there's like a bunch of other scenes, and then there's a scene where John Connor and Terminator are like riding into this parking lot on the motorcycle, and this car parks right as they ride by the parking space where the car was parking. And then when they park, they're like getting out of the car behind them, and there's another car driving by on the street at the same time and shit. And there's just cars driving by in the background at synced moments, and like people at synced moments, like throughout the whole movie, at like different scenes. And it's like synced with like John Connor, synced with like Sarah Connor, and like I swear, dude, it just keeps happening like that. Like they drive by this parking space, and this car parks right at, like pulls up and parks right as they drive by there. And then when they park, they're getting out of the car behind them, and they're just like it's just like Truman Show and all these other movies. Like there's just people in the background doing synced stuff. I swear. There's a few other scenes I forgot. And then there's a part where, and then there's the kids like playing with guns. Like, I don't know. But there's the part where John Connor's sitting on this car. It's like a broken down car or whatever. He's just like sitting on the hood of it, and it has one light busted out. And then on the first movie, there's this scene where Sarah Connor and Reese are like running from the cops, and they turn this corner, and there's a one light car. There's a car with one headlight. Like when they turn. But yeah, it's just like all these other movies like Truman Show and Eagle Eye and Invasion of the Body Snatchers, Get Out, and Eyes Wide Shut. Like it's just like all those movies where there's just synced people in the background. And there's a few other movies where I think this is going on that I don't know. But I also think that it's in GTA 5, which I still haven't played it yet since I realized this, but I just watched like other people playing it on YouTube, and it like when people like walk, like either if they're walking or driving, if they like come up to an intersection, there'll be cars honking. Like if they go up to an intersection, there'll be a car honking, or there'll be someone walking up with a red shirt, or there'll be a white car meeting them at the intersection, or there'll be like a taco truck meeting them at the intersection, and the taco trucks and like certain other cars sinking like the taxi cabs. I'm like people do sync stuff on GTA. The NPCs do sync stuff on GTA 5, like, or they'll just like answer a phone right in front of you and start talking. I swear, because I've watched a bunch of these videos and then like it just keeps happening. Yep. But I want to actually play the game though, and play it for myself and record it. Yeah, there's just a lot of sync things happening on Terminator 2 though. It's kind of wild. And there's I just have it paused right here. I didn't even realize this, but there's just a car with one light right there. What the fuck? Like I didn't even notice. Like I just have it randomly paused right here. That's crazy. What the fuck? Here, like right here. Like these kids on the bikes just roll up at that moment. Like that's kind of like a quick one. Like, but it just keeps happening throughout the movie though. Hold on a second. Here it is. Who's peeping in my window? Probably some stalker birds out there peeping in my window. Alright, here it is. School bus. And then what, you tell me, does this look like sync people in the background? He's got his arm out the window of the car. I don't know, man. But things like that just keep happening through the whole movie. Oh, and this other guy walked out. Another guy walked out where the other people walked around right after the car went around. Oh, man. But hold on, let me find this other one that's like way more synced. Right here. This is the one I was talking about. So they pull up, this car is parking right as they pull up by it and it turns off. And then they just get out and they close the door and they high five each other as they park. I don't know, man. It's like it's not as many sync people as like Truman Show and stuff, but it's just like a couple of them every once in a while. This looks weird to me. But like Invasion of the Body Snatchers though, there's like 100 fire truck sirens going off the whole movie synced, and then like getting louder synced and honking their horns synced, and like garbage truck men throughout the whole movie synced. And the first scene is a garbage truck, and I think he has one light. If I remember right, the very opening shot of the movie, and it starts like in space, and then it comes down through the clouds, and then it goes down to the ground, and then it shows the garbage truck. Or it shows the Golden Gate Bridge, I think, and then it shows the garbage truck. But I just think it's like a metaphor for chemtrails, though, because it goes through the clouds, and then it comes down, and then it's a bot and a garbage truck. But the whole movie, there's garbage truck people doing sync things, like dumping the garbage synced and pulling up synced and everything. And fire truck sirens. And then on Get Out, there's a sync siren at the start of it, and then like the first scene with the main character and his girlfriend, like I don't remember, like she sits down on the bed or something, and like a fire truck or a siren is turned on outside. It's like turning on at some sync moment. I forget what it is, but and then like on the David Fincher's The Game, when he hands him the business card for the game, for him to go like sign up for the game. There's a siren going off outside when he hands him the card. And then like I've talked about all these already, but this is crazy. But on Eyes Wide Shut, Tom Cruise is being stalked by taxis the whole movie. And people with red. And then there's the scene where he's literally being stalked by the guy. The guy's like following behind him. And right when the guy walks around the corner of the building, a taxi drives out. And like taxis are syncing up on Tom Cruise the whole movie. Like he'll get out of it, or like he'll walk out and there'll be a taxi or whatever. Like I forget, but like, or like he'll get out of a taxi and there'll be someone walking by him with a red shirt. Nice. It's like the whole movie. He's being synced on by like a bunch of different people, background characters. So yeah. And then on Truman Show, there's like a bunch of people like behind the synced people. There's other synced people syncing, just like in my reality. Yeah.